All right. Going live. We're live! Hey, everybody. What? You're throwing me off here.
Sorry.
Hey, everybody. I'm Taylor, and I'm the Stargate Guy, where I talk to you about everything and anything Stargate. Welcome to another live stream here. The way that this works is usually on the first Sunday of every month, except this time it is Saturday. Since it is Star Wars Day, we have to do a little bit of a live stream, particularly since tomorrow is a different day, and I have other plans. Anyway, so let's get right onto it. Star Wars has been a huge influence in all of sci-fi. It has been a huge worldwide phenomenon, and it is just plain amazing. Some people have still not seen it all the way through, but those people will eventually end up, watching it, most likely. Yeah. Anyway, so although there is not really any actors who was on Star Wars who also did Stargate, there was nevertheless a lot of Star Wars references within Stargate itself. So let's see who's here right now. So Blue Skipper, hey, what's up, man? Silent Killer, nice to see you again. Black Adam, greetings from Ireland. How's the wedding plans?
Cool.
Greetings, Black Adam.
I want to go to Ireland.
Yep, Sarah here is a big fan of Ireland.
Yes, I am.
I'm too. We haven't been there. That's in our plans, though.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Black Adam, how's the wedding plans going? So, for those of you who do not know, this lady right here is Sarah. She is my fiance. She was foolish and kind enough to say I do to the whole proposal. So we are planning our wedding right now, and she's actually right now working on cutting out the advice cards.
Yeah.
Let's take a look here. So these are the advice cards for our wedding. So little bit of a Stargate reference there, but thank you.
Yep.
So anyway, wedding plans are going great, but let's talk about Star Wars first. So in Star Wars, there's a boatload of references. One of my favorites is when Jack and Teal'c wearing a wonderful cowboy hat, goes up to Major Carter's house and brings pizza and a movie, and that movie is Star Wars. And Jack states, if Teal'c likes it, it's got to be okay. And Teal'c ends up becoming a huge fan of Star Wars, even referencing it, again, not just the original trilogy, but the prequel trilogy, if you will, to Vala in Season 9. So let's go through some of the references here, starting with Stargate SG-1, and then after this, I'll take your guys' questions, and we'll talk about Star Wars and Stargate, and BS and have fun and that kind of thing. As well as I want to recognize some of the Ko-fi people later on, and the Super Chat people, if there are Super Chat people, because they are freaking awesome. So, SG-1 references here. We already talked about the pizza one, so let's continue down the list. In the episode Memento, before the Prometheus takes off on a short trip across the surface of a planet, Colonel Ronson states, quote, "We best hope the old man was right, or this is going to be a short ride." That is a direct quote from Star Wars A New Hope when Han Solo says it to Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia and Chewie are there, where they're trying to escape the Death Star. Later on, one of the most obvious, freaking obvious ones, and this is mainly the visual effects guys, is in the episode Fallen. That is when the SGC creates the F-302, they bring it to another planet, they throw Jack inside of it, and they're trying to attack Anubis' mothership, the ship that would be able to destroy entire planets, which in itself is a huge Star Wars reference, right? A giant ship that can destroy planets. Come on, son. Anyway, so Jack turns on the hyperdrive just for a second to get past the shields of the ship, and then he pulls up and he does this whole entrenching scene in order to get into the exhaust port at the core to blow up the core. Huge, like, that is half of the story of Star Wars right there. Like, the original trilogy, like, that's like half the story, right? So, pretty much, the shot for shot where Jack is coming up and is skimming along Anubis' mothership, that is all pretty much direct from Star Wars, as well as the core of Anubis' mothership itself looks suspiciously like the core of the Death Star in Episode 6. So just huge references there. Oh my gosh. Yes. Then let's see here. There's some people say that the stasis pod, when Jack gets frozen into the stasis pod, that's kind of like Han Solo getting frozen in kryptonite. Kind of, yeah. I would say no, because it looks totally different, but the basic concept. But you know that goes from a whole bunch of other things. Star Wars is just kind of famous for it. But anyway, moving on here. And the episode Citizen Joe, fantastic episode where we had the living, breathing Homer Simpson. He has, what was it? It was his son? No, it was his employee, his shop employee in his barber shop, said that the furlings sound like Ewoks, you know, kind of like cute and fuzzy. And that was another reference as well as Jack had in the episode Paradise Lost. He kind of referred to them cute and fuzzy. I mean, come on, like everyone kind of thinks of Ewoks when they think of furling. Also due to the 200th episode, which is just wrong. It's just wrong. The 200th episode was a joke. Okay, the whole thing was a joke. Those are not actual furlings, but we're getting off topic. I have other videos about furlings, so you can go check them out. But a fantastic one is in the episode Crusade in Season 9, where Vala Maldoran is pregnant with a child that she did not do the deed, so to speak. And she asks, has anyone ever heard of this happening? And a lot of people are thinking in a religious sense, but then Tilk immediately brings up Darth Vader and says, Anakin Skywalker. Anakin Skywalker was like that. And Vala asks, did that turn out well? Or how did that turn out? And it didn't turn out well. Like, at all. It made her cry. Anyway.
Yep.
Little bit. The end of episode 3.
Yeah, all the kids dying. That's not cool, man.
Yeah.
The baby Jedis.
Yep. Yeah. Anyway, moving on to Atlantis. There's so many freaking Star Wars references in Atlantis. You just might as well replace Ronan's name with Chewie, because Colonel Shepard refers to him as Chewie a lot. Like, that's half of the references in Stargate Atlantis is Shepard referring to Ronan as Chewie. Easy Chewie, or easy Chewie, those buttons are your friends, that kind of thing. Whenever Ronan would really get frustrated, want to, like, destroy something. As well as, in the Wraith Dart, in the episode The Lost Boys, Shepard, when the ship enters autopilot, when it's going into the Wraith Hive ship, Shepard refers to it, as R2, as, like, R2-D2. It's like, R2, shut off the autopilot. Shut it off now, which is a callback to episode 1 of Anakin Skywalker and the autopilot in the Naboo fighter. But yeah, like half of the references in Atlantis is referring to Ronan as Chewie, all the way up to the end. Enemies at the gate. Shepard states, how you doing, Chewie? I mean, like, there's so much of it. And then there was a couple in universe as well, with the ice planet. Eli refers to it as the Hoth system, and that kind of sticks. That kind of sticked. It sticks. It stuck. I know English, I swear. Kind of. And so they just refer to it as the Hoth system after that. You know, Star Wars, you know, Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, super obvious reference if you've seen the original trilogy, you know, as I like referring to it as well as the top 5 movies that Eli... What?
The Orig Tridge.
The Orig Tridge. You never heard of...
You're going to be like... Never mind. Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, come on.
No. I was just going to say you're going to be one of those really dorky dads someday.
Heck yeah, I'm going to be one of those really dorky dads. Are you kidding me? With the one exception where I have no problem cleaning my gun when the first boyfriend comes around. I'm actually kind of surprised your dad didn't do that.
No, he really didn't.
No, he didn't.
I think my mom was more, like, defensive than my dad.
Yeah, but your mom is kind of... she's a little standoffish, you know, anyway.
I didn't really, like, start dating until I was 24, so...
Yeah.
That's part of it, too.
That is part of it.
My dad's like, you're an adult. You're good.
Yes. Good point. However, it was really good. It was a lot of fun to go shooting with your dad. That gigantic... What was that? 50 caliber?
I have no idea.
But, yeah, anyway.
Like $2 a round or more.
Yeah, that was like $2 a round. I wish for like $20 worth of ammunition in 30 seconds. Like, anyway. Only in America.
Only in America. America.
America. Anyway. we got so off track.
As my last sidetrack, though, you said Naboo, and my mind cannot... I don't think of anything else when I hear Naboo except the Hate the Sand song. That's all I hear in my head.
The Hate the Sand, yeah. I love that. I don't know if you guys have seen this on YouTube.
It's the best thing ever.
But
it's better than the original song.
It is better than the original song. It is this parody of, what was it? Island in the Sun?
By Weezer.
Yeah, by Weezer. And, you know, hate sand, down, hate sand. Anyway, it's just look it up on YouTube. It's hilarious.
It's hilarious.
It is so funny. But the last Star Wars reference in universe is during the episode Blockade, where Greer, Master Sergeant Ronald Greer, or just Greer, you know, referred to the control ship as the Death Star. So anyway, you see this huge long string of references to the Star Wars franchise for good reason, because not only was the Star Wars franchise helped to really bring sci-fi into the mainstream of American television and of entertainment as a whole, but also so many different camera tricks, so many different just technical stuff got brought over into other franchises, including Stargate. So, and just the fact that Tilk is a huge fan of Star Wars, awesome thing. Love it. Now, while doing a little bit of research for this, I came across several people who, or at least one person, who theorized that the Star Wars franchise and the Stargate franchise, they happen on like the same timeline. And that would help explain why humans were in distant galaxies for all of Star Wars. I disagree, but whatever. So I'm going to go through some of the comments here. I would love to see what you guys think about Star Wars in the Stargate franchise. If you have any mashups of who you would like to see in Star Wars and in Stargate. You know, any versus kind of things. I don't know. We can just have a lot of fun with it. Because it's freaking Star Wars Day, right? Like, if you're a sci-fi fan, you got to celebrate Star Wars Day. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so let's go through the comments here. Cam B99. Hiya, Taylor and Sarah. Hi.
Hola.
I've changed my channel name, but I used to be CMBI6. Oh, cool. Awesome. Long-time subscriber. What's up? Black Adam, I used to Zoom from the last stream. I locked the door until she watched Star Wars.
I only have 2 movies left.
Yes.
For like the first 26 going on 7 years of my life, I had not seen Star Wars. And now I am 2 movies away from actually seeing one.
Yes. We got her through. So with Sarah here not seeing it before, I thought it might be best to go through the storyline rather than the filming line. So we started with episode 1 and got the worst out of the way, and continued on 2 through 6. And so now we're going to get to the final trilogy, 7 and 8, before 9 comes out. And yeah, are we going to watch episode 7 today?
Tonight, I would hope, or today, yeah.
Yeah? You up for that?
It's Star Wars Day.
It is Star Wars Day.
We should watch a Star Wars movie.
Exactly. Yes. Love it. Okay. Blue Skipper in a ring of Jello. Black Adam 7 fighter engine noises are Star Wars engines. Yes. Sound effects are very similar. Yes, 1969. Tom Rozecki. How could I forget 1969? 1969 and season 1. Jack refers to himself as Luke Skywalker.
I remember that.
Yeah. You've seen that episode.
Yes, I have.
Yeah. Which, 1969, 5 years before Star Wars comes out. Awesome little reference. As well as later on in that episode, Daniel Jackson tells the hippies that they are from a place in a place far, far away. That's it. That was a Star Wars reference. Mike Vasquez, if they didn't want people to think cute and furry, perhaps the writers should have come up with a better name than Furling. So, with the whole name for Furling, like that was brought on by Robert C. Cooper, who was a writer and then later on an executive producer of SG-1 and Atlantis and Universe. And he ended up writing like the Arc of Truth later on. But anyway, huge Stargate figure, Robert C. Cooper. So when writing the episode The Torment of Tantalus, he had to come up with, or later on for the fifth race, was it? Yeah, the fifth race, not the Torment of Tantalus. He had to come up with names for who were these, 4 races that they met in the Torment of Tantalus. So he just came up with Furling, like, what the hell kind of a thing. I don't know exactly what he thought about it, but, that's just kind of where it came from. And yes, unfortunately, Blue Skipper, the actor who played Chewbacca, died recently. That was yesterday or 2 days ago now. Mm-hmm. Very unfortunate. But from what I understand, he was having some health problems. So hopefully, he's in a better place. And, all of our thoughts go out to his family. Because been there, done that, and it is not a great place to be. Yes. Moving on.
Some of these are totally on a different type of paper.
Huh?
Some of these printed on that other kind of paper that's smoother.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Like most of them, actually.
Anyway, Hepatitis rocks. I caught a few references, but now I need to rewatch everything. Yes, you do. You need to go rewatch absolutely everything for all of the Star Wars references. So some good episodes to watch today, since it is Star Wars Day. Some good episodes to watch for Star Wars references are 1969, of course, Ascension, Memento, Fallen, Prometheus Unbound, Lost City Part 2, Prototype, Crusade. Crusade is the one where Val asks if anyone else has heard of Immaculate Conception and how did that work out with Anakin Skywalker. In Atlantis, there is The Rising, where Shepard tells people that he's from a galaxy far, far away. Condemned, Lost Boys, No Man's Land, Lifeline, The Daedalus Variation, The Lost Tribe, Infection, Identity, Enemy of the Gates, in Stargate Universe, Water, Time, and Blockade. So there's just loads. You could spend the entire day just watching those episodes for the Star Wars references. There's about as many Star Wars references as they are Wizard of Oz references, and they intentionally started to make Wizard of Oz references in SG-1. You might have picked up on a lot of those, especially in the first several seasons. But yeah, so if you aren't going to watch a Star Wars movie today, watch those episodes of Stargate. That'll keep you busy all day. Let's see here. Tail Tech Tips. Anubis equals Thanos version 2. We're not talking about Thanos, so I'm going to skip that one. Blue Skipper, I never ate a taco or sushi before. How could you never eat a taco?
Tacos?
Like, I get sushi, but tacos?
Tacos are a staple.
Yeah, like, how can you not eat tacos?
Do you live in America? That would change.
Yes, that is very true. That is very true.
If you live in America, that's weird.
Yeah, because I met a lot of people in England who never had any sort of Mexican food at all. So, yeah, I can kind of get how they would never have a taco. But if you're in the States, there is no excuse. Just none. I mean, come on. Anyway. See, this is why I love the live streams, because we can get off on weird, like, random topics, and it's just fun.
You know, and this weekend is Cinco de Mayo, so there's probably got to be, like, taco deals all over the place.
Oh, totally. Yeah, usually, like, Taco Time has, like, that 10 for $10 or something.
Wow, really?
Yeah, but they're hard shell tacos. I'm not a big fan of hard shell tacos.
I don't mind a hard shell taco.
It's really hard to eat a hard shell taco.
Well, you just got to eat it fast before it all, like, falls out.
So you try to eat it faster than gravity?
I don't
like,
know.
That's not hard to do. No, but like the weird thing, like, so you like have to turn a hard shell taco sideways in order to eat it, but then you have like a whole open face thing going on here, and everything like gums out. But if you like have it like standing, so all the stuff like gravity is forcing all the good stuff into the taco shell, you can't really eat that without cutting your mouth. And like there's just no good way to eat it.
Your head. You just gotta go like this.
Yeah, but then you look like a freaking idiot.
So you're eating a taco. That's all that matters.
You clicked on the Star Wars, but you stay for the taco talk. Right here on the Stargate Guy. Oh, yeah. Anyway, so while we're on a tangent, I do want to take a second and thank all the people who bought me cups of coffee this past month. They also have access to a live stream just for them each month. And those are still recorded on the Ko-fi site. So if you want to support the channel and help it be better, as well as get access to a private live stream just for the Ko-fi people, go to ko-fi, Ko-fi.com/the Stargate Guy, link in the description box down below. So special thanks to Graham Telfer, Baba Jaga 2, Brent Anderson, Darmuk and Jalada Tanagra, as well as Charles Kirkpatrick. You guys are all amazing. They are fantastic people. Those are the ones who really help the channel to get better. Those are the ones who are putting their dollars on the table, so to speak, to help the Stargate Guy get better. They're the ones that really make this show happen. So, guys, thank you very much. Super appreciative. And if you haven't already, go to Ko-fi.com to get a cup or to buy me a cup of coffee to help the show get going, as well as you can watch the previous live streams, including one that I took at WonderCon, showing them around the convention floor just for the Ko-fi people. So now that we have that plug-in, that little, commercial break, let's go back to the comments, because I'm behind. As always, I'm always behind. Well, we get sidetracked.
Slacking.
Yeah, I am slacking.
No tacos for you.
What? No tacos for me? Oh. Fine, I'll have a burrito. What?
You can have tacos.
Okay. Let's see here. Blue Skipper in the time travel episode, doesn't Drax say he's Han Solo? Luke Skywalker. But yeah, 1969. Very close. Cam B99, Chewie will always be my favorite walking carpet. Me too. We've been talking about getting a Newfie. Those are like a giant hairy dog. And I was thinking if we get a brown one, I want to name him Chewie.
That'd be cute.
Yeah.
Except for what nicknames would go with Chewie?
That is the nickname.
The Chewster.
The Chewster?
I don't know.
Okay.
It could be McMooster and McChewster. I don't know.
Okay, I don't know. I'm sorry, we get so off topic. See what happens when she's around? Like we get so off topic.
Oh, gotta represent the moose boy.
Let's see here. Horatius rocks. I remember about half those episodes. Awesome. Go watch the other half. Like, right after we get done with the live stream. Oh, see, Cam is from England. So, yeah, he never had a taco.
So that's a little more understandable.
That is totally understandable. That's
Still
totally
missing out, but...
And DragonWeir44, I hate tacos. They're too messy to eat. See? That's the trouble with tacos.
It's heresy.
Heresy. No, they are messy.
They are messy.
Yeah.
But so worth it. Like, we're going to have tacos.
All right, we're going to get tacos for lunch. Cam B99, Taco Talk with Taylor, coming soon. I should start doing voiceover work.
There you go.
Today on Taco Talk, we talk about beef versus chicken.
Taco Hour.
Let's see here. Joseph Smith, Mormonism Explained. It bugs me that the Milky Way gate system is Egyptian themed when it was created by the ancients. I'll accept a good explanation, though. I'm reasonable. So, here is the reason. They're not necessarily Egyptian-themed gates. They're not. So some of the symbols on the Stargate do represent constellations as seen from Earth, but really that seems to be more coincidence since you have stellar drift going on, and so some of the symbols, I mean, you got 38 weird psychotic symbols going on. So over the course of several thousand years, one of them might match a constellation in the sky. That kind of makes sense. The only one that we really actually see is Orion, as seen in the Stargate movie, where Daniel, grabs the whole science thing. But, Orion's the only one that you really see that got him thinking about, oh, it's a place to go in space and, like, a telephone and that kind of thing. But really, with the Goa'uld really take over technology and they try to make it their own. They claim that it is their own. They did this with the Stargate system to keep the Jaffa in line. Partly to keep the Jaffa in line. But they just straight up claimed it. So when they went to Egypt, primarily, or starting out, and getting human slaves, as well as new hosts, then they... As soon as Ra blended with the first one, then they understood about their mythology and their religious beliefs. And so Ra, took over, be like, oh, your main god is Ra? I want to, control you guys, so I will be Ra. And then everything just kind of became, Egyptian theme as part of subjecting these humans under their control. And they kind of just took that and ran with that. And with the Goa'uld, as soon as they got something, they'll run with it for, thousands of years without batting an eye. And that's exactly what they did here. But if you look at later on, with Kronos, the Greek god, he took the Greek culture, he named himself Kronos, and everything that you say in association with Kronos is Greek. Same with Lord Yu. Everything like that was with Chinese theme. So as soon as a Goa'uld that is strong enough impersonates a deity or someone like you, which is not exactly a deity, but a revered person in that culture and heritage, then they just take that culture and they run with it. And as they incorporate more elements of their subservient people onto themselves, then that helps to form a connection between oppressor and oppressee. One of the main things, even today, in modern times looking back, one of the big forces of tension with slavery in the West is that, particularly with African slaves several hundred years ago, is that they were stripped of their entire culture and forced to assimilate into an entirely different culture and changing their names and everything like that. And so the Goa'uld took things in a different way, and to not have that point of friction, they incorporated themselves into the mythology and into the culture of those that they oppressed. So it's a little bit of a different tactic, and obviously it's worked out better for them in the long run. Speaking, for the Goa'uld, whose goal it is to enslave people, I guess it worked out better for them. It didn't work out better for the enslaved. But, details. So, that is why Joseph Smith Mormonism explained. Anyway, at least that's my 2 cents. I don't know. I'm not Robert C. Cooper. I didn't write half the show. So, I can't tell you for sure, but that's my 2 cents. Can be 99. Sidetracking is the best. Well, then you come to the right place. Dragonweir 44. The Asgard worlds are Norse themed. Yes. That's all I have to say to that. Yes.
I like the Norse themed stuff.
I know, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And just to think that Thor, all of the Norse gods are insanely buff, pecs out the wazoo kind of gods. And in reality, in the Stargate world, they're these tiny gray guys who, if you hug them wrong, they break their spine. It's it's just so night and day. Let's see here. Hephaestus Rock. See, I keep screwing up his name. Something Rocks. Get a Leon Burger. They're fluffier, at least I think so. So yeah, we've actually talked about a Leon Burger.
Yeah.
But
they drool less than a Newfie, which we liked.
Yes.
But was it they weren't necessarily
they weren't necessarily as chill and friendly.
Yeah, I think that was
they're really herding dogs. And so they will literally herd small children. So long term, that might not be the best. But yeah, we were thinking about Leon Burger. Blue Skipper, did you know Stargate toy / action figures exist? Yes. And I thought that was in the episode The Other Guys with Felger, or was it the other? No, it was Avenger. In the episode Avenger with Felger, he is playing with some army men and some Barbie dolls, and creating this weird scene, Stargate fantasy set thing. I thought that was a great time to plug in some Stargate action figures and things into the actual series to juice the merchandise sales a little bit. But they didn't for some reason. But yes, there are some toys and action figures that exist primarily off of the movie. Not too much of the TV series, but they are out there. So if you guys are interested, go check them out. Cam B99, Episode 1, The Trouble with Tacos. I can't stop, I'm sorry. Yeah. See, now we have to do a taco series.
We should.
Every
Tuesday is Taco Tuesday with God. Taco Time.
With Taco Man, imagine having Taco Time as a sponsor for that show.
That'd be so awesome.
That would be hilarious.
The only thing is that, my name is Sarah, so Tacos with Taylor works, but tacos with Taylor and Sarah.
Yeah.
I guess I could change my name to Tara.
Please don't change your name to Tara. There's a Tara at work and she's awful.
Oh.
Yeah, anyway.
Don't watch this, Tara.
Yeah, there's one coworker of mine that knows that this exists. Well, 2. 3? No, 2. Out of 70. Which is not bad. Anyway. Stephen McCombie. Stephen McCombie Highway? I think. Or HWY. Does HWY mean something in internet speak?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. See, to me it means highway.
I'm not up to
I don't know.
To modern times with all the hip languages.
Yeah, I don't know. Stephen McCombie. Awesome name.
That's a cool name.
Says, I think he meant to spell hay, but it came on highway. Anyway. Hey, just found your channel a few weeks ago. Been on a binge watch. Thanks for the great content. Dude, thanks for watching, man. Seriously, I probably would not be doing this channel if no one at all was watching. Although I do have a lot of fun with it. But it's more fun with like people watching and talking, especially on the live streams. But yeah, thanks. Welcome to the channel, man. Hope you have some fun. And there's a lot of content out there. The live streams will keep you busy for at least an hour a pop. So, yeah. Okay. All right. I'm getting off that. I'm skipping a taco comment.
What's the taco comment?
Dragonware44. Worth it? Question mark. You can get any of the ingredients by ordering any other Mexican food.
Very true.
Yes. See, I did work at Taco Time for like a year or so before college. Like when I first moved to Utah. Did I tell you about this?
I know that you worked at Taco Time.
Yeah, I worked at Taco Time. And they had us memorize the menu, right? So that we could assemble food and like it be correct, which is weird. But like really, like everything on there, it was whether or not there was beans. It was either beans, meat, cheese, lettuce, tomato, or meat, cheese, lettuce, or beans, lettuce, tomato, cheese. Like it is like the same 5 ingredients, just a different tortilla and or combination.
Yes.
Exactly. Anyway, yeah. Good point.
Just had an apostrophe though.
An epiphany.
Yes. Well, it's an apostrophe.
Lightning has struck my brain.
No, what you do is you eat your hard taco, but you eat it over a soft taco shell. And then all the stuff that falls out is your new taco.
True, yes. Yes, it's like Russian nesting tacos. Anyway. See, we're just weird. We're weird. I lost track in. Stephen McCombie again, the Go Award. Hey, I found this, therefore I invented it, and it's mine. Exactly, that's the Go Awards mentality. Yes. I have discovered something. It's like Christopher Columbus. Not to get political, but Christopher Columbus. I discovered a continent. It is now mine. I will plant a flag. I claim this continent with the cunning use of flags. That was an Eddie Izzard stand-up routine reference, by the way. I really got to show you that whole stand-up routine. That's just hilarious.
I really do.
Yes.
You're dead.
Joseph Smith, Mormonism Explained again. Okay, that's actually a very good explanation. Thanks. Love all your videos. You're welcome. I'm happy to give an explanation, and I'm glad you like all the videos. No, really, like, thanks. I'm super impressed that so many people actually like the stuff I create. It's weird. So thank you. Thanks for watching. Paths Unwritten just tuned in, and slavery is the topic. Heavy stuff. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
You should have come in on the tacos.
Yeah, you should come in on the taco. Rewind a little bit. Watch the taco part. Wow. Man, I lost my place again. The gold in short is the gold in short. I licked. It is mine. Oh, the gold. I licked it. It's mine. That kind of thing. Yes. Okay.
I don't want to like a gold.
No, I don't. I've never seen the gold like lick something and say, "This is mine." Or like with cats and dogs, where like they pee on it and it's like theirs. I have never seen that. That'd be a weird scene. You just have like a whole bunch of like newly acquired staff weapons or something in a line, and like a paw face just going down the line, peeing on the staff weapon. Anyway, sorry guys. We're keeping it family friendly, right?
Wow. Like derailing so far.
I know, we are so off track. With one of these live streams, the titles are just going to be F it, we'll talk about anything. That's what it turns into every time. Anyway. Paths Unwritten. Did Asgard give Tauri their technology on the DL to fight the Vanir in Pegasus? Also, why they sent why they sent Hermione on Daedalus, but not other 302s. So, that's a two-part question. I don't answer two-part questions. No, I'm kidding. So, the Asgard gave the Tauri their technology because they love handing infants keys to nuclear bombs. Basically, yeah. I did do a couple of videos on the Asgard, and one of them talks about the Asgard. No, the Asgard are idiots episode. In that video, I state how the Asgard are super freaking idiots for handing a world that totally does not jive well with itself. They just give us the keys to an entire arsenal and say, "Here you go, have fun." They're idiots. So I talk a little bit about that in that video. Why did they send Hermione on Daedalus, not on other 302s? So the Daedalus was receiving new Asgard tech. The Asgard beam weapons was installed on the Daedalus, and so the Asgard was basically there to make sure that all the tech kind of jive together and to help teach the humans how to work everything and how to fix it when it breaks. So even then, he wasn't on the Daedalus for a very long time. He did get off and go back home to get around, smart people again and not idiots. So that's why. Dragon Warrior 44 Blue Skipper. You can find the Stargate movie figures as well as the series figures of SG-1 and Atlantis on eBay and Amazon. There you go. Rodney made some action figures too. Yes, Rodney did make some action figures. Wow, I am so behind. We're on action figure talk. That was a while ago. Camby99. Somehow talking about the action figures reminded me of the canceled SG-1 game that was made, and it's the one which Tilk played in an episode. Was that Avenger? No. So that episode was called Avatar, and that was where the SG-1 Dr. Bill, not Dr. Bill, but Bill. He actually was in Stargate.
He was?
Bill Nye the Science Guy made a cameo, as well as Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Interesting.
Stargate Atlantis, season 5.
I got a long ways to go.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, but yes, and he was actually an engineer. He wasn't a physicist or anything. But anyway, I lost track. Where am I?
Something about a game and
trouble with tacos.
Something.
Oh yes, so the game. So there was several attempts at a Stargate video game, and they were all canceled along the way. One of them is kind of still going on fan servers and stuff. I haven't played it myself. I hear about it every now and then. Some people on the channel here would love to hear more about it, and I think they play it a little bit, and that's why they want to hear more about it, because they want more people to come and play. But I just haven't played it yet, and basically it just seemed like a funding thing every single time, because video games take a lot of money to make it, and they take a lot of time to make, and it's a long-term investment, which, it's longer than creating a movie, and movies are hard enough to get money as is. So, I don't know. It's a thing. It's a big thing. Anyway. And with Stephen McCombie, highway typo was meant to be hay, so we were right about that.
Cool.
James Fry. Cool. I did make it in time. What's up, James? James has been a subscriber forever, it seems like. Awesome commenter. Neurotic Arts. Hi, great channel. Thank you. Found it just a day or two ago. Gotta love SG. Welcome aboard, man. Neurotic Arts. I think I've seen a couple of comments from you, haven't I? I think so. That name sounds familiar, even though you've only been here a day or two. That, or I'm confusing you with somebody else. That does happen. There's over 7,000 subscribers now on the channel, so I confuse people sometimes. My bad. Kip, have you considered doing a video on how the Tok'ra are idiots? Yes, they are in the lineup. So the idiots videos, it is going to be a big series. Eventually, the Asgard have been on there. The Ancients are now on there. And we're going to end up doing the Goa'uld, the Wraith. A whole bunch of other people. The Tolan, maybe, just everybody. So Tok'ra are on that list. Yes. Mike Whalen, you both are very funny. Love your vids. Hey, we're funny.
Hooray.
That's weird. I mean, thank you. Thanks, Mike. Glad you like the videos, man. Thanks. Cam, weird is wonderful. Thank you. Dragonware 44. Oh, another taco comment.
What does it say?
Dragonware 44. Taco Bell does have soft shell tacos over hard shell tacos.
There you go.
Yes, but the difficulty with that, though, is that still does not solve the problem of the innards of the taco spewing out everywhere.
Well, but if the soft shell taco is larger, you could kind of wrap it.
But it isn't larger, though, a taco. It's the exact same size.
But the hard shell is like having a chip with your taco.
Well, you can put chips in a soft shell taco. It's fine.
Yeah. But
I mean, like, they have tortilla chips, which is like a tortilla shell for a taco.
I like them both.
I've heard it both ways.
Yes.
Pads Unwritten, super chat. Thank you, dude. You are amazing. Pads Unwritten, tacos are good.
Tacos are awesome.
I agree, tacos are good. Anyway, thank you very much for the $2. You're awesome.
Getting tacos.
We still are getting tacos.
We have talked about tacos too much.
I know, right?
Tacos.
Yeah, Shark Bites has really good fish tacos downtown.
I've never had a fish taco.
I've never had one at Shark Bites. We can go to Shark Bites.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's the beginning. I'm not like, yeah, I have like money for that even. It's great.
Well.
I know, right? That never happens. Real game. Blah, blah, blah. I cannot talk. See, this is why people make fun of how I talk all the time. Pal Gaming /Travels. $1.99 super chat. Thank you. Are you two married? Not yet. Almost.
4 months away.
Yeah, 4 months from now we're going to be on our honeymoon. But yeah, so we are engaged. We are getting what? What are we making? Okay.
I'm going to be a dork too, so.
Well, yeah. Our kids don't have a chance of being normal. They really don't. Our kids are going to be playing Dungeons and Dragons by the age of 10. Anyway, no, we're not married yet. We are getting married September 1st. I don't mind sharing that information. Yep. And so, yeah, she's actually cutting out the advice cards right now, if you missed that part.
They're little Stargates.
They're little Stargates, yep. And so there's a little bit of geekiness mixed into the wedding. It's, a classic, traditional type of wedding with some geek stuff thrown in there. Like our cake. Our cake's going to be awesome.
It's going to be totally
It's going to be cool. But, yeah. But, yes, thank you very much for the super chat. That's amazing. And then Pads Unwritten again. Dude, thank you. Pads Unwritten super chat for $2. Thank you, dude. Like, that's really, like, these things, they're huge helps. They really are. It goes all straight to the channel, not to my pocket. It goes straight to the channel. That's a huge help. Pads Unwritten super chat $2. I think Hermione undercover to find Pegasus Asgard. That's an interesting thought. I never thought about that. I mean, because he's always in the engine room hanging out with the sensors and the weapons and absolutely everything. Yeah, I could totally see that. I could see him trying to, like, manipulate the Daedalus' sensors a little bit to try to find the Pegasus Asgard. Yeah, I could see that. Like, they didn't find anything, obviously. But, yeah. It's a good thought. I like that. We need to go back up a little bit. Dragonware 44. Hey, what are the circle things Stargate girl are working? Well, we just answered that.
Here, you can show it again.
Yep, we can show it again.
Here.
Oh, all right. I mean, close it. Okay. Advice cards for our wedding. I know. Marriage advice for Taylor and Sarah. There you go. That's what she's working on. And she designed those too. They look really good. Yeah. Mike Whalen, SG1 game was a missed opportunity, and the worst part of it was almost completed and finished. Yeah, it really was a missed opportunity. They could have made a lot of money on that, and I still think they could if they do like an online kind of thing. No.
He's huffing and puffing over here.
Yeah, he is. He hears people. Dragonware 44, Eddie Izzard, I claim this land. What are all these people doing here? I don't know. Pain is good, RJ. Neil deGrasse. Hey, no. Puppy dog. Chill. Moose. Relax, dude.
No bark.
No barking.
No bark.
See, this is what happens during a live stream.
Yep.
We can't edit this out. It's all live, baby. You get the raw deal.
No bark.
No
bark.
Anyway, Pain is good. RJ Neil deGrasse Tyson stole Rodney's idea, so they were nemesis.
No.
Indeed.
No.
You gotta watch out for Neil deGrasse Tyson, man.
No.
Anyway, Dragonware 44. I was the 577th subscriber. Thank you. That's yeah, dude. You've been around forever. It seems like that's awesome, man. James tried D&D for life. What's up? I got the books right over there, actually. Cam B99, please show the cake when it's time. We will. We're going to totally take pictures of the cake.
Yep.
And so the like pictures like that'll probably be on my Instagram. I've never told people about this. I've never advertised my Instagram. I do have an Instagram account, Instagram/the Stargate Guy, which is weird. But that's mainly behind the scenes stuff. So I'll give a little announcements there. I'll give a little picture of just, kind of behind the scenes, what's going on in my life, that kind of thing. Not really too much about Stargate. So once we do have things for the wedding and that kind of thing, a picture of the cake is probably going to end up on there. Probably, yeah. So you can go and subscribe, I guess. Do you subscribe to other people's Instagrams? Or is it called something else?
You follow.
You follow.
I believe.
Yeah, see,
I'm not an Instagrammer.
Yeah, I've had Instagram for a month.
I've had it longer than that, but I barely use it.
Yeah. So, yes, you can follow me on Instagram at the Stargate Guy. It's weird. It's weird how, the name's the same everywhere you go. Necrotic Arcs, probably a redundant question. Did you see SG Origins? I quite loved it. The Queen, for lack of a better word, was quite interesting. Yes, so I have seen Stargate Origins. I saw it when it came out. I created a introduction video. Bless you. I don't know if you say that for coughing. I don't know what else to say. But yes, so I created a intro to Stargate Origins on the main channel page, as well as reviews of it as it was coming out. So you can go check those out. And, it was a mixed bag for me. There were some really good parts about it, some not so good parts about it. They're just, my opinion. It seemed to really be, some people loved it, some people hated it. I was kind of in the middle. Rise Truffle? Rise Truffle? Truffle.
The Wise Truffle.
I don't know. The Wise Truffle? That'd be a cool name. I suck at pronouncing names. I'm sorry, guys. He says, hey, Stargate Guy, love your work. Have you considered doing a video on the origins of the Wraith? Updated canon. Congrats on the nuptials, BTW. You two will make a wonderful couple. Well, thank you. I'm really glad you like the channel. And did you put a thing on his head?
He has excellent balance.
Okay. He does. Good posture for a dog. But yes, thank you very much. So I'm doing racial profiles on a bunch of different races, and the Wraith are on that list. I'm going in mostly alphabetical order, so it's going to be a while. But as far as the updated canon, this brings me to the question that a lot of people ask me. The books are not canon. Period. The role-playing game, not canon. Any video games that possibly would have come out, not canon. They're an apocrypha to keep going on the religious line of things. So they're good stories. They have some good information, but they are not canon. Sorry, guys. What is canon is the movies and the TV shows, including Stargate Origins is now canon. Sorry. That's how it is. The only TV show that is not canon is Stargate Infinity for damn good reasons. Do not watch that show. It's horrible. we're not going there. But anyway, yeah. So every now and then, like with theories, I do sometimes reference the Apocrypha information, the books, that kind of thing. Just to help make my point. Because, I can. But strictly speaking, it's not canon. But then again, my theories aren't canon either, so it kind of works. Anyway. Pads Unwritten. Was your fiancé a fan of Stargate before or after meeting you? Do you want to take that one?
I had never heard of it. And then I found out about your channel, like, very early on, like, in our dating.
Mm-hmm.
I found out that you had a channel, so I watched a bunch. And then decided to watch the movie after, like, our first date or something.
Yeah, after our first date.
Yeah, I watched the movie. And then from there, it just kind of, it was a good movie, I thought. I mean, it's a little dated.
A little bit.
But it was still really good, in my opinion. It reminded me of kind of the feeling of Indiana Jones, which I love Indiana Jones. In the beginning, at least. And then...
the last movie doesn't exist, in my opinion.
Yeah. The last Indiana Jones?
Yeah.
Kingdom of the Crystal Skull?
Yes.
That's
Never happened.
That's a guilty pleasure movie for me, though.
Really?
I actually enjoy it.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Because it is bad.
It is bad.
For some reason, I like it. I don't know. But,
see, I just hate Shia LaBeouf. Like,
okay.
Any movie that Shia LaBeouf has ever played in, apart from Holes, he's brought down the movie, in my opinion.
Did you ever watch Even Stevens?
No.
That was on Disney Channel.
Was he in that one?
Yeah, he was the main kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was like 3 siblings. I don't remember it very well.
Huh.
Anyway, sidetrack. Yes.
Yeah,
I had never seen
because we don't
Stargate.
get sidetracked at all.
I had never seen Stargate, and now I am 2 seasons in. I'm beginning the 3rd season. So, slow going, though.
Yeah.
Because...
Life.
And I do have a lot of other TV shows that I watch, too.
Yeah. So, for the record, I did not push her at all to watching any of Stargate.
Nope.
It's all been her. Okay? So.
I like it.
Awesome. From Necrotic Arts, Woof Woof, cool dog.
Woof woof.
Yep.
Woof woof.
That's Sarah's puppy dog, Moose.
Moose. Sup.
Yep. Stargate Guy, Stargate Gal, Stargate Dog. I almost
Yog.
said Yog. Stargate Yog. Yog. I don't know if that means something like Norwegian or something. It might be. I don't know. Pain is good. RJ, are you in Canada or the U.S.? We are in the U.S. We are in the state of Oregon, which looks a lot like Vancouver in Canada. So, yes. Yeah. I'm breaking stuff over here. King Jara. King Jara. Do they plan on doing a new Stargate series? All I can say is that everything is on the table. And people are talking to other people. That's all I can say. Dragonware 44, changing the topic. Dragonware 44. Is there any upcoming works in the... Man, that's not changing the topic, man. You're killing me. Dragonware 44. Is there any upcoming works in the future for Stargate? I really wish they'd continue the Universe series. All I can say is everything is on the table, and people are talking to other people.
Super descriptive.
I know, right? Well, if I say any more, then, I get in trouble.
I feel like you need to put sunglasses on when you say that.
Yeah, that'd be kind of melodramatic. Pads Unwritten, $2 super chat. Dude, awesome. Thank you. Like, you're awesome, dude. Thank you. Obelisk Planet Builder Ascended or something else. So, in Stargate Universe, we come across this wonderful planet that was not there when the siege ships went through. So it threw off Destiny. Destiny came out of FTL, and you see this, like, Eden-style planet with a giant obelisk on it that was emitting some sort of unknown radiation. So, in my personal opinion, in my little theory, about it is that planet was artificially created by the same beings who put in the unknown structure in the background radiation of the universe. That is all I'm going to say on that. There is a lot more that goes into that, but I'm working on a top secret project that kind of involves that a little bit. So that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to tease that a little bit. Yeah. Let's see here. Mike Walden, Instagram follower number 102. Thanks, man. All right, follow me on Instagram. That's super rare. Thank you. Alistair61. What about the Big Finish audiobooks? I don't know too much about the audiobooks, really. I've listened to a little bit of them, but not a lot. So I just don't know. I honestly don't know. Alp Tikin, greetings from Turkey. Hey, hi Turkey. How you doing? I've never been to Turkey. Of course, I haven't been like anywhere. Huh?
That'd be a cool place to go.
That would be a cool place to go. Yeah. See, what we need to do is we need to find conventions around the world that'll be like financially willing to have me go and like speak there.
Yeah.
And then, I can kind of bring you around. Mm-hmm. And we can go check out places like Turkey and Germany and UK and, Australia. That'd be really cool.
Germany, we gotta go see my friend.
Yes. When we go to Germany, we will see your friend.
Yeah.
As well as a bunch of subscribers, probably.
Probably.
Yeah. So, for those of you who don't know, Germany is actually in the top 5 countries of subscribers and people that watch this channel. It is number 5. It is right in the top 5. It's amazing. But a lot of Stargate fans over in Germany. I met several of them who work on Stargate Project-DE. Of course, it's all in German, so I can't read any of their articles and stuff. But it's kind of like Gate World, but in Germany. Anyway, cool people. Really cool people.
I'd love to go to Germany.
Pain is good, RJ. Well, then I can't come to your wedding in Oregon. LOL. That's okay. I wasn't going to invite you.
That's weird.
No offense, but, we're keeping it small. Dragonware 44. Have you ever watched the NBC series Grimm?
Yes. I watched Grimm.
Yeah?
It was set in Portland. That was a good show, actually. That's more supernatural style with creatures. But it basically...
Grimm, like the Brothers Grimm?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All those, like, fairy tale creatures and stories are real. And it's a crime show, so every episode there's a crime to solve or whatever. It's been a long time since I watched it, but it was good.
Cool.
Yeah. I know that it had like a huge... Portland was super proud of it because there's not that many shows that are in... like every show is in California or New York.
Well, Vancouver.
Well, I just mean
that's been growing.
Setting of the show. Like,
yes.
In the show.
Yeah.
And so there was a lot of like Portland pride over it being in Oregon.
Yeah. Well, and there was also Portlandia.
Yeah. I never watched that.
That was filmed around Portland. One of my the one show that I was really proud was set in Oregon was Eureka.
Mm.
Have you seen Eureka?
No, I'm not.
Oh yeah, we need to watch Eureka. I think you'd like it actually. It's a really good show. So Eureka, if you haven't seen it, was a show on the Sci-Fi channel around the same time that Stargate was playing, and it was this end of the century. So right when Stargate was kind of finishing, really. And that is a top secret town called Eureka. It's tiny and it's sitting in the middle of Oregon. And it has like the world's smartest scientists there. And they're creating all of this crazy psychotic technology. And the sheriff is like a regular dude. And
the one where it's like in a bubble?
Where it's in a bubble?
Isn't there some one where like the town is in a bubble?
No.
Like literally a dome type thing? Glass dome?
No, that wasn't this. No.
Okay.
However, there's an episode of SG-1 that's kind of like that.
Okay.
Yeah. SG-1 has their memory wiped, and they, become slaves.
Again?
Yes.
They had their memory wiped in that season finale of season 2.
Yes. With Hathor. Fun stuff.
Not necessarily wiped, but just...
altered.
Yeah, they
kind
thought
of.
that it was the future.
Yeah.
That they all died. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't really altered, though. They were just manipulated.
Yeah.
Anyway. Let's see here. Back to the comments. Let's see here. Greetings from Turkey. Grim. There we go. James Fry, the background message is sorry for the inconvenience. Yeah. So I keep joking that the structure, and really it's not a message in the background radiation. It could be a message, but there's structure in the background radiation. But yeah, my thought is, it'd be hilarious if the message was, sorry for the inconvenience, which is a callback to the Hitchhiker Guide to the Galaxy series, the book So Long and Thanks for All the Fish. God's last message to his creation. Sorry for the inconvenience. Cam B99, if you come to England, let me know so I can come and say hi, hopefully. Totally, man. Like, really, if we go to England or Germany, we're going to do like a subscriber hookup thing, and everyone come together in one place, and we can hang out in person and chill and talk Stargate and, have a drink or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you can show us around your hometown if you live in whatever city we're in.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Because that, to me, would be the coolest part, is, like, getting not a tourist view, but, like, a person that lives there showing you around.
Yeah.
That's more real, I guess.
It is. Because I hate doing the tourist stuff. I really don't like being a tourist.
We are going to do the James Bond tours, though. I so want to do one of those.
We are going to do a James Bond tour in London.
And I'm going to sneak into MI6.
Good luck. Wish you the best of luck there. I will not follow you. I'm sorry. But I will wait outside, and then they can come get me and say, Mr. Underwood, we have your wife in custody. I'm sorry. Mr. Underwood, I do apologize, but we do have your wife in custody. Well, will you follow me, please? Sorry, there we go. I have to say it right. And now I just lost, half the subscribers in England for doing a really bad accent. What's Tugfell? Jaga, or what you pronounce Yaga, means cheese in Norway, by the way.
Cheese.
Yaga.
Cheese is awesome.
Learn something new every day.
That's half the reason tacos are so great.
I know, right? I mean, and it doesn't have to be like the mixed cheese that you put on tacos either. Like, you can stick a slice of provolone on a taco and it'd still be good.
That'd be kind of weird, though.
It's still good.
Provolone
I have
on
tried
a taco?
it. Provolone on a taco.
I mean, I know it's not the healthiest thing, but nacho cheese is like...
See, I'm not a big fan of nacho cheese.
Really?
It's way too fake for me.
Yeah. I don't really like American cheese, but I like nacho cheese.
American cheese is awful.
Yeah. That whole, that commercial with the Kraft cheese, and they're, honoring America's contribution to the cheese world, and it's like...
Please.
No.
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 No. No. Anyway. Let's see here. Alistair61, I love living in Germany. Awesome. That's right, you are from Germany. I forgot about that for a second.
I want to go to all the castles.
Yes.
All of them.
Painting Good RJ, Eureka is awesome. See, it's awesome. Mike Wallen, MGM is thinking of rebooting movies, and series. Everything's on the table. That's all I can say. Pads Unwritten, signing off. It's past 1 a.m. here. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Thanks for the content, Taylor. Catch you next time. Later, Pads Unwritten. Good to see you. Thanks for waiting up. If it's 1 a.m., you are literally on the other side of the planet. That's interesting. I kind of want to know what time zone he's in. 1 a.m. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you guys are awesome, but I would not stay up to 1 a.m. to watch one of you guys do a live stream. I'm sorry. I could not do it. That would not work here. Well, let's see. Beijing is 2 a.m. So, India, maybe?
Russia,
yeah.
Well, Russia probably has, I don't know.
Russia has a whole bunch of different time zones. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. Wow, I've been doing this for an hour now. Might have to wrap it up. Greatest Journey, Mass Effect borrows so much from SG1. I haven't played Mass Effect, but I'll take your word for it. One of the great things, Noah Miller, who's on the Superfan panel this year, I loved how he put it. He said that Stargate is the invisible spine in sci-fi, which is very true. Because just the whole storytelling of the first movie, that whole pattern of you don't know anything, you go into a place, then you have this mystery thing kind of show. Now, that wasn't really happening in movies until that point, and then it's happened a lot since then. So he has a lot of really good points there. But, yeah. Dragonware 44, I lived in Germany for 2 years when I was in the Army. It was always cold there. We had to say, I love summers in Germany, all 2 weeks of it. Good to know. We'll bring a coat.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Kip, who is your favorite reoccurring character in Stargate? Also forgot to mention, last post, you have a great channel. Gone through most of your content in the past month since I found it. Awesome. Well, thanks, Kip. It amazes me that people have seen every video on the channel. That's just a lot of videos. So thank you. That's awesome. I'm glad you like it so much. Favorite reoccurring character?
So would that disqualify the regular characters?
Yes, that disqualifies the regular characters.
Okay. Well, I haven't watched the show long enough to know.
Yeah, you've only in the first 2 seasons. See, okay. I have to break it down by series. So Stargate SG-1 is kind of a toss-up. Because on one hand, I want to say Felger. Because he's just funny and stupid. On the other hand, I want to say Martin. Martin is in one of my favorite episodes. But the whole paranoia thing. I don't know. I'm gonna say Felger, coin toss. For SG-1, Todd. And
you
for
just said SG-1 twice.
Oh, I did.
So
wow.
Who's Felger in?
SGA, Stargate Atlantis, Todd. Felger's in SG-1. And for Universe, there wasn't really a lot of reoccurring characters. So no. So I'm gonna say no. Blue Aliens, the Nikai.
No bark.
Hey Moose, chill buddy. It's okay.
No bark.
No barking.
Nope, you just stay right there.
Sounds fun, the James Bond tour. Yes, I need to do that too. Apparently it's really cool, at least from what she tells me.
I totally want to. But it's I want to say, it's been a while since I looked it up, but I want to say it's at least half to 3/4 of a day of walking.
That's a lot of walking.
It's a lot.
Then again, it's all around London, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, London's kind of cool to hang out.
Yeah, I'd love that. It'd be so cool.
Yeah, my last day in the UK, it was Christmas Eve, and I spent all that morning, actually most of the day, just walking up and down the Thames between Parliament and Tower Bridge. And that was just really cool. They just hang out. Hardly any people were out on the streets. It was awesome.
That's so cool.
But yeah, I don't know. It's a cool place to walk around.
Yeah.
They have those bikes from Barclay Bank, I think, sponsor them. And you can check out a bike at one station and then ride it to another station and check it in. It's super cheap to do that. Mm-hmm. So that's a good way to get around town.
No bark.
But anyway. Weiss Tufel, Tufel, I think. You could have some kind of fan gathering in Portland for the American fans if you want it. So I've thought about that. Yeah, I think it would be really cool to do a fan meetup. Portland would be a good place for it. Mm-hmm. Part of me also was kind of thinking Eugene just for Oregon fans, but I don't know. I think that would be cool. So if you would like to do, if you're in the States and you would like to get together in Portland, for an evening or something, I don't know if we want to do an event kind of thing, where, you know, I present to you a theory or that kind of thing, or if we just want to hang out somewhere at a coffee shop or something, let me know in the comments section. Not so much the you know, chat section, but the comment section. Let me know if you want to do that and where you would like it to be, because I think that'd be fun.
That would be cool.
Mike Whalen, me and my girlfriend are together because of Stargate. Awesome. Mm-hmm. And holy crap, Slash 2K1, 25-pound super chat. Wow, thank you. That's amazing. 1, hi from the Netherlands. What's up? Hello. 2, why there was never a game from Stargate. It was such a high potential for an open world game. And 3, keep on the good work. Well, thank you. And thanks for the super, like, that's amazing. Like, wow. Thank you so much. So with the Stargate games, they kept trying it, but I think really what it came down to was money, and how it takes a lot of money to make anything, particularly something as big as a video game, and an open world game like World of Warcraft online, which is, you know, one of the biggest online shared gamings, and it's a lot of money. It's a lot of time in development. I think what it came down to is that the Stargate series was a little bit winding down at the end. MGM was having some financial troubles at the time. And so I think what it just came down to was MGM wanted to use the money elsewhere, and whoever was in charge of financing at the time didn't really see an ROI, a return on investment. And so I think they just pulled the plug because of that. Not that they weren't making a good product. I think they were making a good product. They were even doing some beta testing. And from the people that I've heard who was doing the beta testing, they really liked it, and it was turning out great. But I think what it was is they ran out of money, or MGM wanted to just use that money elsewhere, and they didn't really see that they were going to make enough to continue on with the project, which is a damn shame, because I would have loved a Stargate game. Like, as soon as I saw the episode Avatar and Teal'c in that video game training, I thought, man, they're going to make a video game, and it's going to be awesome. And apparently they were working on it, but I don't fully know what happened. I wish that I could talk to one of the developers of that game and ask them, hey, what was this really like? You know, where were you at? Why did it fail? That kind of thing. But I haven't had that chance yet.
That could be something you could bring up in your panel talks, though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Just, you know, bring that back up, bring it back into a conversation as a idea.
Yeah, I mean, because there are people clamoring for it.
Yeah.
You know, and I would definitely mind.
In this day and age are such. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be expensive to make it, but they are so popular.
Yes.
That, I mean, I feel like the return on investment would be plenty.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is that, so the Stargate age, or the Stargate fan age, tends to be people who are like 25 and older.
Okay.
And so it's...
That does affect your video game.
That does affect the video game. Yeah. Because although there are younger Stargate fans out there, and if you create a new series and you put it on a popular channel, either online or, you know, on cable or both, that would attract younger viewers' attention as well. Mm-hmm. But with the average age of the Stargate fan is now a little bit older, I don't know exactly what the market would be. I do know that there is a market. Like, there's people out there who would love to play that, me included. I'd love to play that game. I wish I had time to play a game. But I think that'd be fun. But I don't know. I don't mind bringing it up and see if we can get some market research going. I think that'd be kind of cool.
It seems like it does seem strange that it was never pursued.
Yeah. Well, it was pursued. It's just
like even fully.
Well, even one, they were actually very close to releasing it. They were very close to releasing the game, but then one day it just all got shut down. And there's no real like explanation given.
Government conspiracy.
Let's not go there, please.
I'm done.
Awesome.
100 of these babies.
Wow. Awesome. Yeah. Man, I lost my place again. Jackson Hewlett, or Heathen. Jackson Heathen. Sorry, dude. See, I mess up names all the time. What about the alternate version of Stargate where the Germans had discovered the gate first and the Nazis started running off world missions in the 1930s? I would like to see the Germans trying to dial anything but Abydos. See, and that's the whole thing. Like if we're going to Stargate Origins, right? And the Nazis were able to get the gate and going to Abydos, I think they would have been killed off. Because at the very end of Stargate Origins, Ra shows up and, kills a person for not only having a Harcesis kid, but also not telling him about the Stargate opening up on Earth. And even with that intel, he never, went back to Earth. He, wrote it off as a lost cause. So I think if the Germans did start having the gate, they would only be able to make it Abydos, and everyone that they sent to Abydos, Ra would kill. So I don't think it would be very long-lived at all. And as far as, the whole making a pact thing, no, that wouldn't work. Sorry. It'd be dead. Because Ra had a whole lot of trouble. It was the only system who managed to throw him off and all the gold off as oppressors. That's super rare. So, if you got, punched in the face, why would you want to go back to the person who punched you in the face? It doesn't make sense to me. But, anyway, that's my 2 bits on it. I don't know. Martin Peter, hey, do you think that Priors in Ori Galaxy can still create a Supergate? Because it would be a good way to get some ship to Destiny and insure her. Thanks for reading and greetings from Chechnya, right? Chechnya?
Chechnya?
No, that's not Chechnya. Czechia.
I think that's got to be Chechnya.
Is that how you spell it?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I know it's CZ something.
Yeah. Anyway, hi.
Is that where Prague is?
No, Prague is crap. Where's Prague? Yeah, Czech Republic, I think. Yeah. Anyway,
I'd like to go to Prague.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. We got to hit up Gary sometimes, and when we go over to the UK, we need to go talk to Gary and Esther. Mm-hmm. Anyway, really off track here. What were we talking about? Oh, Priors and Ori. I think it's theoretically possible. Because, they would still have their abilities, and they would have the knowledge, because they're the ones who would help put together the Supergate the first time. The question is getting it to the Milky Way. It is possible. It's still possible. It might take a while, but it's possible. Yep. Kimby99, I've got to head off. Sorry, dude. Thanks. Thanks for the laugh. Tacos will never be the same. Tacos. That's what I aim for. Every time. Yep. Tacos are never the same. Brain Shatter. Oh, hey, dude. What's up? Good morning from sunny San Diego. Hey, dude. Let's see here. We really need to wrap it. We're going on an hour and a half now. We gotta wrap this up here. So let's do a little bit of skimming. Lucky Kakoi, I think. Hey, Stargate Guy. Is it possible that the ancients created the Asgard race? No. Sorry. Wait, there's more to that comment. As we know, they have created people. Asgardians were very similar to humans before they began to clone themselves. So no, sorry. The ancients did not create the Asgard. The Asgard did meet the ancients, and at the time that they met the ancients, they did look rather similar, which is very true. But with the Asgard's technology, with the Asgard lifespan, with, there's just too much evidence saying that that's not the case. So, no, I don't think the Asgard's created, or the ancients created the Asgard. that they are two separate species, that they met as equals. Same with the Nox, that they all met as equals, and started their alliance. So sorry, I didn't mean to be really harsh there, but no, I don't think that's the case. Sorry. Todd the Wraith was amazing. I agree. Fun character. I hope you still got 10 more minutes at least. Maybe. We do have a lot that we need to get done today. But, so I'm skipping here. Something about Gears of War. I don't know. What's the main subject here? So it started out being Star Wars references in Stargate. And then it kind of moved on to tacos. And then from tacos, it kind of moved on to slavery. And then from slavery, it went back to tacos. And then tacos went on to video games. And video games went on to traveling. And then traveling went on to something else. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, dude, it's a live stream on the channel. Like, we start off with a Stargate topic, and then it goes sideways, and we just, BS and talk about whatever. So, sorry. Let's see here. There's some videos on YouTube. The Stargate game can work as an indie title, not a full budget. Well, if they can get the licensing for it. Yeah. What about the game that recruited Eli? Yeah, so that was another reference. That's another thought why I thought, online Stargate game totally is because in the beginning of Stargate Universe, it was a video game that was a Stargate-based video game that caused Eli to really join the Destiny crew. So, it's like a natural thing, but money didn't work out anyway. Did Stargate Worlds never get released? What? Did Stargate Worlds never get released wide? They advertise it in War Games movie. Yeah, so that was... so he's referring to the title of the game that we've all talked about. I know... I don't know. I just don't know. It's all speculation on my point because they never really gave us a good answer. They were well on the way of making it. It was almost done, and then the plug got pulled. And whoever's idea was that, they're probably freaking idiots because they just wasted money. They didn't even try making money back. They just wasted money. Anyway. Yeah. Czech Republic.
Czech Republic.
Yes. Czechia equals Czech Republic. Recent name change, FYI. Oh, really? See, I didn't know. The Czech Republic changed their name again.
I did not know that.
Yeah. See, first it was Czechoslovakia, and then the wall came down, and then it was the Czech Republic, and now they are Czechia.
Chechnya.
Well, see, there's no N. So
Czechia?
Czechia.
Czechia.
Oh, God, no. Moving on. Greatest Journey MGM should start a new Stargate following that Big Bang Theory that SGU started when they could reboot SGU. It's a possibility. Yeah. I am working on a fan documentary about everything we know about the Jaffa, but in writing. Cool beans, man. Good luck.
Nice.
Looking forward to read it. Greatest Journey. Who did the music for Origins? Does it live up to Joel's work? I don't know who did the music for Origins. I don't know. Like it was okay. Like it fit within the theme of Stargate. So yeah. I don't really pay too much attention to music. She does a lot.
I do. I've just never seen Origins.
Yeah.
But I am always a big fan of scores for movies and TV shows, so I gotta find out now.
Yeah.
Because the theme song to SG-1 was written by the same person who wrote some music for Sherlock and Casino Royale, a lot of the Daniel Craig movies. Well, not a lot, like the first two, and then...
For James Bond, by the way.
For James Bond, yes, sorry. And Pierce Brosnan movies. So, he's done some good stuff.
Yeah.
Origins.
Yep. Mitchell was the worst character in Stargate. I would disagree. There are a lot worse characters than Mitchell. For example, the two weird bounty hunters in season 9 and 10. They're just awful.
Robert O'Lear.
Robert O'Lear?
Yep. I don't know. I never heard of him.
Well, it was very low budget, so it makes sense that they'd get a composer that's not well known.
Yeah, and he's not done a lot, so.
Pads written rice. Dude, Pads wasn't it like 1 a.m.? Like, were you like leaving? Watch travel in Bangkok. I came across a nightclub called the Chech Trendy Club. Seemed a very specific target market for a city in Southeast. Yeah, that's a weird name for, like. You're right. That's a very, very small market in Bangkok. Like, that's weird. And then Pain is Good RJ. I think the Stargate is a sci-fi storytelling device. Wait, I need to reread that. I think that the Stargate is the sci-fi storytelling device, even though thought of it can go anywhere. Yeah, it's a very good storytelling device. You can go anywhere. It's great. What are you laughing about?
What if guys started to pencil in their beards like girls do their eyebrows? Oh, hey, Steve. Beard on fleek. Thanks, Joe.
And on that note, we are going to be closing down the live stream for today. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Initially starting to talk about Star Wars and Stargate since it's May the 4th, 2019. But we got sidetracked with tacos and everything else. So, anyway... Thank you, everybody, for joining me and Sarah here today on the Stargate Guy live stream for May. The next live stream will be the first weekend of June, probably the first Sunday of June. Probably. It's going to be the first Sunday of June unless something really comes up. But yeah, so thank you all very much for coming. For everyone who gave me a super chat, you guys are amazing. Thank you very much. And again, for everyone who bought me a cup of coffee on Ko-fi.com, link in the description box below. Thank you very much again. And if you go there, there are special monthly live streams just for the Ko-fi people. So if you want more singular access where we can just hang out, just with me and a couple of people, then go and buy me a cup of coffee on Ko-fi. And then check out the link, which is the last weekend of the month, typically. And I'll let you know on there. So again, thank you all very much. Thank you for watching the channel. You guys are freaking amazing. Really, like, I brag on you guys all the time. Like, you guys are awesome. Anyway, have a good one, and I will see you on the other side.